Genetically engineered fish? Genetically modified fish? Bioengineered fish? May ganon? Yes, may ganon. The Aqua Advantage salmon, which is now undergoing FDA approval, was designed using growth hormone genes from a Chinook salmon and the DNA from an eel called ocean pout. This engineering permits the growth hormones to be produced all year, resulting in a GE fish that, according to the corporation, developed twice as fast as wild salmons. This goal is to boost productivity of industrial fish farms by crowding more salmon into net pens while maintaining high production rate. So, bakit nga ba nila ito ginagawa? Aqua Advantage salmon has been genetically modified to attain growth benchmark critical to the aquaculture industry, faster than its non-GE farm-raised Atlantic salmon cousins. Meaning, they can grow quicker than a typical salmon. Although remaining the same size, Aqua Advantage salmon reach market size only in just 18 months to the 3 years that ordinary salmon take. So, ginagawa nila ang Aqua Advantage salmon or ang genetically engineered salmon para sa mas mabilis na paglaki at pagdami ng mga salmon. Unlike sa mga non-genetically engineered na salmon na lumalaki at nagiging fully grown 3 years, ang salmon na genetically engineered ay 18 months lamang ang ginugugol para lumaki ito. So, ano nga ba ang advantages ng genetically modified salmon? Ito ang ilan sa mga listahan. Number 1, they are very much like an ordinary salmon. Experts believe that there are no significant biological differences between genetically modified salmon and regular salmon, other than the fact that they contain different quantities of genes. According to the study, Aqua Advantage's salmon has the usual quantities of nutrients, including omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids found in salmon, indicating that they can fulfill human nutritional requirements. So, pwede siya sa tao dahil meron siyang mga vitamins na tinatawag na omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. Number 2, they can help improve health. It is commonly known that the salmon contains omega fatty acid, which can aid enhance cardiovascular health. Because genetically engineered salmon contains these fatty acids, it is reasonable to conclude that they can help minimize the risk of heart diseases. Number 3, they can help lower food cost. The presence of genetically modified salmon can theoretically lower food costs since the salmon amount of supply has increased compared to the demand. This in turn can reduce the retail price of salmon in the supermarket. So, ibig sabihin, mas maraming salmon, mas mababa ang magiging presyo nito. Dito papasok yung supply and demand. Mas maraming supply, mas konti ang demand at mas mababa ang presyo nito dahil sa sobrang dami ng supply. Number 4, they can help elevate hunger. If the retail price of salmon falls, it becomes more available to consumers, particularly those who have low income. As more food becomes available to this segment of population, the hunger rate will fall. So, ibig sabihin, mas mababang presyo ay mas accessible ito sa mga tao, sa mga consumers, sa mga taong consumers nito. Particularly na dito sa mga taong may mababang income. At mas mura ang salmon, mas mura ang pagkain, mas bababa ngayon ang rate ng pagkagutom. Yun ang mga advantages o listahan ng mga pros of genetically modified salmons. So, kung may pros tayo, syempre, meron din tayong cons. So, what are those disadvantages of genetically modified salmons? Ito ang mga listahan ng mga disadvantages sa genetically modified na salmon. Number 1, they can outcompete wild-type salmon. Genetically modified salmon are raised in hatcheries, but if they are ever released into ocean, they can wreak havoc since they all compete with ordinary salmon and make food rare for them. The faster growth rate of genetically modified salmon also allows them to reproduce faster, which has further increased their chance to overpower the ordinary fishes. Ibig sabihin neto, dahil mas mabilis nga lumaki ang salmon na modified or ungenetically modified salmon ay mas mabilis nga silang lumaki, if ever man na mapakawalan ito sa karagatan, ay magiging threat sila sa ibang species at magiging invasive na sila. Number 2, they may promote allergic reaction. Salmon belongs to one of the major allergen groups, which means they can cause allergic reaction in many people. Those who oppose Aqua Advantage Salmon point out that the genetic modification they go through might increase their allergenity and make them even more dangerous to those who are allergic to fin fishes. Number 3, they can cause health problems. Genetically modified salmon contain higher level of a growth hormone called IGF-1. This hormone has been found to have connection with breast, blood, prostate, and colon cancers and may promote development of these illnesses in humans. Well, the genetically modified salmon can bring many benefits, but if you look closer, you can see that they also oppose a few downside that these people or that the people should also consider. In my opinion, by raising crops, yields, and lowering the needs of chemical inputs, genetically modified organisms or GMOs have the potential to address issues with global security. However, issues with their socioeconomic and environmental effects still need to be carefully considered and regulated. In the end, weighting the possible advantage of genetically modified organisms against their perceived hazard and ethical implications will determine whether or not they are good for the planet. Thank you.